June 12, 2025. One of the deadliest air disasters in India's history has unfolded in the skies over Ahmedabad. Air India Flight 171, a Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner, has crashed just 30 seconds after takeoff, killing 241 people. A single survivor, a 22-year-old passenger, has emerged with serious injuries in what officials are calling a miraculous escape. Asia's Air India Flight 171 was scheduled to depart from Ahmedabad Airport, India, bound for London Gatwick Airport in the United Kingdom. The flight, operated by Air India, used the Boeing Dreamliner registered as VTANB. It carried 230 passengers and 12 crew members, totaling 242 people on board. At 1:37 p.m. Indian Standard Time, the aircraft took off from Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel International Airport. But less than a minute later, at 1:38 p.m., according to flight radar logs, the plane lost altitude and crashed into the hostel block of BJ Medical College in the Meghnagar neighborhood of Ahmedabad. Residents and students on the ground reported hearing a series of explosions, followed by a roaring fireball that engulfed the college building. Survivor's story. Amid the horror, one man, identified as a 22-year-old engineering student, has survived. Authorities say the young man may have been seated near the midsection emergency exit. He reportedly jumped or was ejected from the aircraft as it broke apart seconds before impact. In a statement from his hospital bed, he said, quote, "I heard a violent crack. The floor split beneath me. I don't know how, but I was falling through the air. I remember the smoke, and then I blacked out." Doctors say he suffered second-degree burns, a fractured pelvis, and multiple rib injuries, but he is conscious and stable. This account is now a key piece of the investigation, as it may reveal what happened inside the aircraft moments before the crash. The Directorate General of Civil Aviation in India, along with Air India, Boeing, and the United Kingdom's Air Accidents Investigation Branch, have launched a joint investigation. Sources close to the probe say the cockpit voice recorder and flight data recorder, the aircraft's black boxes, have been recovered and are being analyzed. Experts are considering several theories, including a possible engine failure or explosion, structural failure near the left wing, or a critical malfunction in the aircraft's control systems. The Dreamliner had passed its last inspection 2 weeks earlier, and weather conditions at the time of takeoff were clear, with no turbulence or storms. The aircraft struck a hostel building, occupied by over 70 medical students, most of whom were attending lectures at the time of the crash. Still, several were inside, and are feared to be among the casualties. Authorities have confirmed at least 11 deaths on the ground, in addition to those on board. Fire crews battled for over 4 hours to contain the flames, and the hostel building has partially collapsed. Structural engineers are on site to assess the damage. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi expressed profound sorrow, calling the crash a national tragedy beyond words. The Gujarat state government has announced compensation for victims' families and declared 2 days of mourning. A memorial service is being planned.
Gujarat state government as Balot.
And flags will fly at half-mast across government buildings. The British government, where many passengers held permanent residency or citizenship, has also issued a statement of condolences. Consular teams have been dispatched to assist families arriving at London Gatwick and in India. Boeing, the aircraft manufacturer, said it is deeply saddened and is cooperating fully with authorities. Investigators are expected to release preliminary findings in the coming weeks. Air India has grounded its remaining Dreamliner fleet as a precaution. As families grieve, the aviation world waits anxiously for answers. And for now, the world holds its breath, in memory of the 241 lives lost and in awe of the one man who somehow lived to tell the story.
Flight number: Air India 171. Aircraft type: Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner. Registration number: VTANB. Operator: Air India. IATA code: AI171. ICAO code: AIC171. Call sign: Air India 171. Route: Ahmedabad, India. London Gatwick, United Kingdom. Passengers: 230. Crew: 12. Total on board: 242. Fatalities: 241. Survivors: 1. Injuries: 1. Remember to subscribe to this channel for latest news updates, facts, and history.